Yo, 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 Big Kish back up in here, man. Y'all know it's been a lot of controversy surrounding this Taraji P. Henson thing. Now Monique speaking up. Well, Monique, hold up. Let me correct myself. Monique been speaking up. She trying to look at the whole situation like, you know what? Y'all know I don't like to hold y'all. Let's get it, man. Y'all already know I don't be doing that.
Taraji P situation. And how come Taraji was silent when Monique called out Oprah years ago? Let's get into it.
See, what happens is you get caught up in her money and her status. So, Monique, how could you say that? Because it's true. Because no one is saying to that black woman, how could you throw that sister under the bus?
So in case you missed...
See, listen, Monique or OG, she looking at it like, us black people, we need to stick together because these higher ups, they got the trillions of dollars. We the ones who getting fed crumbs and stuff like that. So when she was on the Steve Harvey show, she was like, look, brother. And then she talking to Oprah, look, sister, she on some old, we need to get together type junk. You know what I'm saying? Start letting these people know what it is. Listen, we ain't getting paid. We these big stars and all this, bro, we not getting paid. And, I love that, man. I love that.
You get tired. I hear people go, you work a lot. Well, have to. The math ain't mathing. It seems every time I do something and I break another glass ceiling, when it's time to renegotiate, I'm at the bottom again like I never did what I just did, and I'm just tired. I'm tired. I'm tired.
I get that.
It wears on you,
Taraji broke down in tears while talking about how she wants to pave the way for the next generation of actresses. And you can tell this is something that's been weighing on her for a while.
And if I can't fight for them coming up behind me, then what am I doing? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
20 plus years in the game, and I hear the same thing, and I see what you do for another production, and when it's time for us to go to bed, you don't have any money. They play in your face.
But Taraji wasn't finished there. In another recent interview, she revealed she was this close to walking away from The Color Purple because they were trying to toss her peanuts.
And it's the thing, y'all. Whenever one person stand up, everybody need to stand up. That's the problem. Everybody like, no, I ain't about to lose my job. I ain't about to do it. Look at Kaepernick. The joint happened with Kaepernick. Imagine the whole NFL taking the knee. Imagine everybody standing up. Nah, we ain't going for this. You ain't gonna keep doing that. It ain't gonna be no NFL. And them people ain't just about to just cut off their money like that. They ain't just about to give up that money like that. They gonna have to fold, bro. They gonna fold. I'm telling you. There's people so scared, bro. The bag.
You get tired. I hear people go, you work a lot. Well, have to. The math ain't mathing. It seems every time I do something and I break another glass ceiling, when it's time to renegotiate, I'm at the bottom again like I never did what I just did, and I'm just tired. I'm tired. I'm tired.
I get that.
It wears on you,
Taraji broke down in tears while talking about how she wants to pave the way for the next generation of actresses. And you can tell this is something that's been weighing on her for a while.
And if I can't fight for them coming up behind me, then what am I doing? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
20 plus years in the game, and I hear the same thing, and I see what you do for another production, and when it's time for us to go to bed, you don't have any money. They play in your face.
But Taraji wasn't finished there. In another recent interview, she revealed she was this close to walking away from The Color Purple because they were trying to toss her peanuts. The host tried giving props to Taraji for keeping that fire burning and reinventing herself in fresh projects. But Taraji didn't sugarcoat it, and she said it's hard to keep that passion alive when you're getting shortchanged.
As a black woman, we do it with so much grace and get paid half the price of what we're worth. And that becomes difficult. And it's a slap in my face when people go, oh, you work all the time. Well, I have to, because the math ain't mathing.
Taraji also spilled that even for the big 2008 hit, The Curious Case of Benjamin Button, she had to fight tooth and nail to get $500,000.
So that's why that Benjamin Button story hit so hard, because all I was asking was for $500,000. I wasn't trying to take nothing from Brad Pitt or Kate Blanchett. They deserve to earn what they get because they work their asses off for it. I so too worked my off.
And then Taraji dished on The Color Purple, saying she almost walked away from Oprah's project because the offer they moved while promoting the
Hey, let's check out what Monique got to say about this.
Color Purple. You could really read the vibes, especially if you paid attention to the body language between her and Oprah. Now, when this whole thing blew up on social media, Taraji and Oprah both tried to do some damage control and shared posts praising each other. But like I said, the vibes were off, and these posts screamed, "The studio made us do it." But listen, Taraji isn't the first one to throw hints like this out at Oprah.
You can't fake. You could, like, the tension is there. You can't fake no friendship. You can't just fake this stuff. The camera's rolling. People can read facial expressions. People can read energy now. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't hide this stuff.
And she's probably playing it safe because we all know what went down with Monique when she publicly accused Oprah of blackballing her. Back in 2009, the Oprah-Monique beef ignited when Precious hit the screens, directed by Lee Daniels and produced by Oprah and Tyler Perry. Oprah and Tyler wanted to send Monique on an overseas press tour, but they didn't want to drop a dime and told her she'd have to do it for free. Monique, however, turned down the offer and said she'd rather spend that time with her family. Keep in mind that by that point, Monique had already fulfilled all her contractual obligations for Precious, because if she hadn't, they would have sued her for breach of contract. That didn't happen. So clearly, they just tried to get some unpaid labor from her. According to Monique, she and Oprah had a little chat and agreed to disagree. But guess what? Next thing you know, the press slapped Monique with labels like difficult and hard to work with.
Yeah, they wanted her to work for free, and she ain't going for that, being as though that she an OG. Like, nah, See, these new up-and-coming actors, they'll go for it. The new up-and-coming actors, because they want the clout. You know, they probably starstruck at these celebrities and stuff. They like, okay, we'll do it. Nah, Monique a OG, she ain't going for it, bro. I'm telling you, she is not going for it. Let's get that back.
You get tired. I hear people go, "You work a lot." Well, have to. The math ain't mathing. It seems every time I do something.
I shared with her, we were in a really bad place. I shared with her, I was hurt. And, trying to figure this thing out. She never said my mother was coming on that show. Because had Oprah Winfrey said, "I'm gonna have your mother," I would have said, "Shut it down." I don't need the world seeing how greedy my mother is. Shut that down. That's one of the reasons why we don't communicate, because of my mother and father's greed. So I'm watching this show, and I'm watching my father sit there, who was a strong alcoholic. I'm watching him drunk. I'm watching my mother be greedy. I know my family. And I'm watching my brother and me sit on this stage trying to paint this picture of I'm trying to be a help, but now I'm watching the scam. As much as they keep talking, I'm seeing the scam take place.
Yeah.
Monique was crushed. She tried hitting up Oprah, but it was like talking to a brick wall. "I reached out to everybody I could to try to get to Oprah," Monique said. "No, nothing. It just went."
And see, with Oprah being so big of a sellout, it's already in her DNA to sell out. Monique up there telling her, "Look, I don't want my family on your show. Do this for me. You know me. Like, I don't want them on my show." And Monique know her family, bro. You know what I'm saying? So she been telling these people. She been letting it be known that these people are sellouts. What's her name? Whoopi Goldberg, another one. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, finally people starting to come out and speak out. I'm happy of that. But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all feel about this in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe. Y'all already know what time it is, man. Big Catch signing out.